What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Worldwide Guide. Europe is packed with iconic landmarks and famous cities. I've backpacked all over Europe, and in today's video, we're diving into my 10 favorite destinations on the continent. From regions like the Balearic Islands, to cities like Berlin, and countries like Portugal, I'll be showcasing some of my favorite things to do and places to go in each destination, so get ready to explore Europe like never before. Let's start in the rugged and remote Scottish Highlands, a region that's known for its dramatic landscapes and deep historical roots. I definitely recommend that you rent a car to explore the Highlands because that'll be the best way to get around and see some of the more remote destinations. Plus, if you rent a car, you can drive the North Coast 500, which is a 500-mile scenic loop that reveals a diverse range of coastal views, castles, and lochs. The first place I recommend that you visit is Eileandonnan Castle, which is perched on a small tidal island where three lochs meet near the village of Dorney. It's one of Scotland's most iconic and photographed landmarks and one of the most picturesque castles I've ever seen. Next, you need to check out the tallest mountain in the United Kingdom, Ben Nevis, which is 1,345 meters high and a very popular destination for hiking. Another top spot is the famous Loch Ness, which holds more water than all the lakes in England and Wales combined. It's also associated with the legendary Loch Ness Monster, referred to as Nessie. The existence of Nessie remains unproven, so while you're there, you should check out the boat tours, kayaking, canoeing, and paddleboarding that are offered. Next up, for movie buffs or just anyone that wants a unique travel experience, take the Jacobite steam train, which crosses the Glenfinnan Viaduct and offers views featured in the Harry Potter films. Nearby, Inverness serves as the regional capital and a hub for exploring the surrounding highlands. The Highlands also host the annual Highland Games from late May through September, showcasing traditional Scottish sports like caber tossing and tug-of-war. To the west, one of the most notable and beautiful parts of the Scottish Highlands is the Isle of Skye. Here you have to check out natural landmarks like the Old Man of Storr and the Curragh, both shaped by ancient landslides. And during the winter months, parts of the Highlands offer excellent conditions for viewing the Northern Lights, thanks to low light pollution and expansive skies. The Scottish Highlands are a beautiful and still pretty underrated region of Europe that has a ton of history and epic landscapes. Let's move on to Spain's Balearic Islands, a Mediterranean archipelago known for natural beauty, historic sites, and cultural diversity. The official languages here are both Spanish and Catalan, which is a language that's also widely spoken in Catalunya, Valencia, and Andorra. The largest island, Mallorca, is home to Palma, the regional capital, which features a Gothic cathedral, a historic quarter, and a bustling waterfront. Inland, you'll find mountain ranges, traditional villages, and scenic drives like Sa Calobra, which is featured in many commercials and movies and is famous for its crazy hairpin bends. Ibiza is globally recognized for its nightlife, but it also offers UNESCO-listed archaeological sites and quiet coves. Just offshore, the rocky island of Esvedra is the subject of local myths and marine legends. Menorca is a designated UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, home to over 1,500 prehistoric monuments, including Talaiotic structures, dating back more than 3,000 years. Formentera, accessible only by ferry, is the smallest of the major islands and is known for its crystal clear waters and long beaches. Across the islands, visitors can enjoy a mix of beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant markets while enjoying a warm, sunny climate for most of the year. Heading inland, we arrive in Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic, one of Europe's best preserved medieval cities, and one of my favorite cities in the world. So at the center of it all is Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle complex in the world. The complex includes St. Vitus Cathedral, the Old Royal Palace, and the Golden Lane, offering a mix of Gothic, Baroque, and Romanesque architecture. The Charles Bridge, adorned with statues, connects Old Town to the historic Lesser Town across the Vltava River. The city's astronomical clock, in operation since 1410, is the third oldest in the world and draws crowds every hour in Old Town Square. Prague is known as the City of 100 Spires, and unlike many other cities, its architecture survived World War II largely intact. This has helped preserve its mix of Gothic, Baroque, and Romanesque styles. The country leads the world in beer consumption per capita, and Prague's traditional pubs and breweries reflect a centuries-old beer culture. More modern landmarks include the Dancing House, a deconstructivist building designed by Frank Gehry, and the head of Franz Kafka, a rotating 42-layer sculpture dedicated to the city's most famous literary figure. The Jewish Quarter is home to some of Europe's oldest synagogues and cemeteries, and for sweeping views, visitors can climb the Petrin Tower, a smaller replica of the Eiffel Tower. Prague blends centuries of history with vibrant modern culture, making it one of Central Europe's most compelling destinations. Our next stop is Croatia, a country along the Adriatic known for its islands, ancient cities, and natural parks. In the capital of Zagreb, visitors will find 19th century Austro-Hungarian architecture, public squares, and a growing art scene. To the south, Dubrovnik stands out with its medieval walls and Baroque architecture, earning it UNESCO World Heritage status. Split, Croatia's second largest city, is built around the remains of Diocletian's Palace, a Roman complex that dates back to the 4th century and is still part of the city's daily life. Plitvice Lakes National Park features 16 interconnected lakes and over 90 waterfalls, attracting nature lovers and photographers year-round. The country includes over 1,200 islands, among them Hvar, known for its nightlife and lavender fields, and Korčula, which claims to be the birthplace of Marco Polo. In Pula, visitors can tour one of the world's best-preserved Roman amphitheaters, while the Istrian Peninsula offers coastal towns, vineyards, and seasonal truffle festivals. In Zadar, the sea organ is a modern sound installation that creates music through wave movement, while the Greeting to the Sun, which is right next to it, is a monument that communicates with light and consists of 300 multi-layered glass plates. With its mix of coastal, historic, and natural attractions, Croatia offers something for every kind of traveler. From the Adriatic, let's head west to Portugal. Start in Lisbon, one of Europe's oldest capitals, even older than Rome. Built on 7 hills, it features winding streets, colorful facades, and historic tram routes. The city's Alfama district is known for its fado music, narrow alleyways, and panoramic viewpoints. Further north, Porto is recognized globally as the birthplace of port wine, and its historic Ribera district, with its riverfront views and Baroque churches, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Just outside Porto, traditional wine cellars like the Douro River offer tours and tastings. To the south, the Algarve boasts dramatic sea cliffs, golden beaches, and year-round sunshine. Towns like Lagos and Faro combine seaside relaxation with a rich architectural heritage. In Sintra, you'll find the colorful Pena Palace, Moorish castle ruins, and romantic gardens, all set against a lush, mountainous backdrop. Portugal's artistic legacy is also seen in its azulejos, glazed ceramic tiles decorating buildings and public spaces across the country. Off the mainland, the archipelagos Madeira and the Azores offer volcanic landscapes, hiking trails, and whale watching opportunities. The seaside town of Cascais, once a royal retreat, is now known for its beaches, marina, and fresh seafood. Portugal was also a leader in the Age of Discovery, and landmarks like the Belém Tower and Hieronymus Monastery commemorate its maritime past. Today, it's a destination that balances tradition and innovation with ease. Next, we head to Berlin. This city has seen it all: division, reunification, and a total cultural renaissance. Start at the Brandenburg Gate, a neoclassical symbol of unity that once stood between East and West Berlin. Then visit the East Side Gallery, where remnants of the Berlin Wall have become the world's longest open-air art exhibit. Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, houses 5 renowned museums in the heart of the city. And don't be surprised to find more bridges here than in Venice, over 1,700 to be exact. Berlin is also a city of green space, with 1/3 of its area dedicated to parks and forests. The Reichstag, with its iconic glass dome, is open to visitors and offers stunning views across the city. The Fernsehturm, or TV Tower, is Germany's tallest structure at 368 meters and anchors Berlin's skyline. When night falls, the city transforms into one of the most vibrant nightlife capitals on Earth. From underground clubs to historic beer gardens, and for my time there, I honestly can't stress enough how seriously they take their nightlife. It's truly on another level. With public transport systems stretching over 473 kilometers, Berlin is made for exploring. It's edgy, historic, and endlessly fascinating. From Berlin, let's glide on down the Danube to Budapest, Hungary's stunning capital. This city is actually two combined: hilly, historic Buda on one side, and flat, buzzing Pest on the other, connected by the iconic Chain Bridge. The Parliament building, one of the largest in the world, sits dramatically along the river. Head up to Castle Hill to visit Buda Castle and take in panoramic views from Fisherman's Bastion. Then unwind at Széchenyi Thermal Baths, one of Europe's largest and most beautiful bath complexes. Budapest has its quirks too, like the ruin bars, which are pubs tucked into the courtyards of abandoned buildings, each one with its own quirky, mismatched decor. My favorite is Simple Kurt. It's truly one of the most unique and coolest pubs I've ever been to. The Great Market Hall is a food lover's paradise, offering local delicacies like langos and paprika sausages. For wine lovers, plan a trip during the Budapest Wine Festival each fall. And for music lovers, the Sziget Festival is like Budapest's version of Coachella or Glastonbury. And whatever you do, take a night cruise. The city's bridges and buildings sparkle when lit from the water. Budapest is the perfect mix of elegance and edge, a hidden gem that deserves the spotlight. It's time to head to the Arctic Circle and experience the raw, untamed beauty of northern Norway. This region is one of the best places in the world to witness the northern lights, especially from Tromsø, known as the gateway to the Arctic. But visit in summer and you'll be treated to the surreal midnight sun when the sun doesn't set for weeks. The Lofoten Islands offer dramatic peaks, fishing villages, and hidden beaches. In Alta, ancient rock carvings tell stories over 7,000 years old, and ride the famous Hurtigruten ferry for a front row seat to Norway's fjords. Visit Narvik to explore World War II history, or Senja for a quieter alternative to Lofoten with equally stunning scenery. Northern Norway is also home to the Sami people, whose rich culture includes reindeer herding and traditional joik singing. Drive all the way to Nordkapp, meaning North Cape, Europe's northernmost point accessible by car. And for the ultimate Arctic experience, spend a night in a snow hotel in Kirkenes. Northern Norway is remote, wild, and truly unforgettable. Next up, Italy, a country that hardly needs an introduction, but still manages to surprise at every turn. Start in Rome, where you can stand in the Colosseum, toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain, and marvel at Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, all in a single day. The city also offers layers of ancient history, including the Roman Forum and the Pantheon. Venice is a floating masterpiece of canals and culture, built on 118 islands and connected by over 400 bridges. It's also home to landmarks like St. Mark's Basilica and the Rialto Bridge. In Florence, the Renaissance comes to life with art by Da Vinci, Botticelli, and Michelangelo. The Uffizi Gallery and Florence Cathedral are must-visits for art and architecture enthusiasts. Milan sets the pace in fashion and houses Da Vinci's The Last Supper in the convent of Santa Maria de' Grazie. It's also a financial and cultural powerhouse in northern Italy. In Naples, bite into authentic Neapolitan pizza near the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, and the nearby ruins of Pompeii provide a rare glimpse into life during the Roman Empire. Tuscany rolls out vineyards, olive groves, and medieval hill towns like Siena and San Gimignano. It's a region known for its wine, countryside, and Renaissance history. No list is complete without the Amalfi Coast, where pastel villages cling to cliffs and sunsets melt into the Mediterranean. Towns like Positano and Ravello are popular for both their beauty and historic significance. We also can't forget the Dolomites, a UNESCO-listed mountain range in northern Italy known for dramatic peaks, alpine lakes, and outdoor sports like skiing and hiking. The region also features scenic drives and charming villages like Cortina d'Ampezzo. With 58 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Italy has more than any other country on Earth, and with every step, you'll understand why. Last but definitely not least, Transylvania. Yes, the land of Dracula, but also so much more. Start in Bran Castle, often linked to the Dracula legend, even though Vlad the Impaler never lived there. Vlad the Impaler was a 15th century ruler known for his brutal defense of Wallachia against the Ottoman Empire, and inspired the Dracula legend and remains a symbol of Transylvania's dark and complex history. Nearby Brasov stuns with its black church and medieval charm, nestled in the Carpathian Mountains. Sibiu is another gem known for its watchful rooftop windows that give houses a life of their own. In Cluj-Napoca, Romania's university capital, creativity and youth culture run deep. One of the most scenic drives in Europe, the Transylvania Highway winds through the mountains with hairpin turns and epic views. Then there's Sighisoara, one of Europe's best preserved medieval citadels and the supposed birthplace of Vlad the Impaler. Visit the fortified Saxon churches and villages like Birtan and Viskri, or hike through Carpathian forests that are home to one of Europe's largest population of brown bears. And if you're brave, step into Hoya Forest, often called the world's most haunted woodland. In many rural villages, you'll see horse-drawn carts and locals making cheese, jam, and homemade brandy. Transylvania is eerie, beautiful, and steeped in story. And that completes the list of my 10 favorite European destinations that go way beyond the usual travel brochure. Whether you're chasing the aurora in Norway, soaking in thermal baths in Budapest, or wandering medieval towns in Transylvania, each destination is super unique and has a story to tell. Let me know in the comments which destinations you're adding to your bucket list, and make sure to like and subscribe for more amazing travel content. Until next time, safe travels.